Where were you when the Twin Towers were hit? I don't think I remember. But I'm sure if I ask one generation older, anyone could tell me where they were when the idea of the free world was turned upside down.
Estávamos em 2001, setembro de 2001.
Hi, I'm Gabriela, and this is Art Minute at the Falkenberg Collection. 9/11 has turned into some sort of punchline on the internet as part of current absurdist humor online.
Got your nose. Okay, 2001 called.
I was like, oh.
They hit the second tower.
But it was absolutely a turning point for Western society at the time. It changed the way the world saw itself and left many grasping for meaning in a meaningless war. John Kessler was one of them, a New York artist who made this installation. The Palace at 4 a.m. The Palace at 4 a.m. is a room filled with a cacophony of monitors and mechanical sculptures. Roaming through the wires, you get caught in the crossfire of cameras, haunting reflections, and moving dolls. Kessler began this work as the War on Terror was unfolding. The title references an Alberto Giacometti sculpture of the same name, referencing the insanity that happened in Saddam's palaces and prisons at a time when no one was watching. One of the first works in this room was 1 Hour Photo, where Kessler reimagines the view of the cockpit during the crash, replaced by a stream of incoming New York City postcards. It also shows how trauma was quickly commodified, how Ground Zero became a stop at a New York City tourist trail, and how the war was sold like a movie trailer. But he went much further with subsequent pieces, intertwining toy soldiers, war photos, and constant live broadcasting cameras. Kessler makes you question the images, how they come at you, and where they come from. You won't even realize when you're at the end of the barrel of a camera. The Palace at 4 a.m. is just one example of how we interpret and express ourselves through crisis. It's a fever dream of an artist trying to process what this massive historical moment meant for the world, and the insanity of how media narratives can sell anything, even a war. I think it's so interesting how the meaning of this work changes through time as we come to understand more about the Iraq War and its consequences. This work might have been provocative in 2005, but now feels eerily prophetic or even part of a canon in 2025. And it makes us wonder, what will we experience and what art will emerge from that? But it's not like anything is happening anyway, right?